and welcome to the Surya Namaskar A flow. This is for teachers who are wanting to put this into memory, practitioners who are wanting to start an at-home practice and want to be able to start with something that they know they're going to do every single time to open up their practice or maybe mid-practice. And this is for the person who wants to go to a vinyasa class but is just a little bit nervous about what they might see. Surya Namaskar A is popular for opening of practices, but also just as a traditional vinyasa and vinyasa style practices. You'll do a series of different movements and then you'll have a Surya Namaskar A and then a series of movements behind it. And it'll trickle like that. So this is your place to practice with cueings that you'll hear in class. Flow through it in your body 5 times, because that's traditionally how many times you would flow through this. And then that is that. You can practice on your own after this video or play it again. So let's start at the top of our mat in Tadasana. Feet facing forward, hands by your side, palms facing towards the front of the room. Inhale, hands up overhead, tall Tadasana. And exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulder blades come together, hands up your quads. And exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, high plank, move through a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, untuck your toes, press your chest forward, shoulder blades back together. And exhale, downward facing dog. Sending your heels down to the mat. Inhale, step your left foot forward, low lunge, and step your right foot forward, still on your inhale in a halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend into your knees, press up into a standing Tadasana, and exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, hands up overhead, pelvis is slightly tucked here, keeping your core turned on. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. This time, step your left foot back first and then your right foot, high plank. And in your exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up onto your tippy toes and step your left foot forward. Low lunge at the top of the mat. Step your right foot forward, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold, releasing your low back. Inhale, press through your heels, hands up overhead, Tadasana. And exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, hands up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back, plant your hands, step your left foot back, high plank, move through a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, untuck your toes, squeeze your quads and your glutes, holding you up strong here. And then exhale, the downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up onto your tippy toes, step your right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, for halfway lift at the top of your mat, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up overhead, and exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, hands up overhead. You can bring an Ujjayi breath into this practice, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, inhale through your nose, and exhale through your nose. Step your left foot back, then your right foot, still exhaling through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your heels to the mat. Twist your arm creases towards the front of the room. And inhale, step your left foot forward and then your right, coming into a halfway lift at the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up overhead. And exhale, hands down by your side. One last round here. Inhale, hands up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, use your muscles along your spine to hold you up. Exhale, forward fold, step your left foot back, put your hands, step your right foot back, plank into chaturanga, and inhale, upward facing dog, untucking your toes, pressing through your quads, and exhale, downward facing dog, send your heels down to the mat. Arm creases are twisting inwards towards the front of the room for internal rotation, turning on your lats. Inhale onto your tippy toes. Step your left foot forward and then your right for a halfway lift at the top of your mat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up overhead, tall Tadasana. One last full body stretch. And exhale, hands down by your side. Maybe this Surya Namaskar A built a little bit of heat in your body. A lot of times it's practiced by itself as a flow in and of itself. You do that as many times as you can. It's a moving meditation. So find that drishti, set that intention, focus on your breathing, and just breathe into that third eye position as you move through your practice. This can also be paired with a longer flow after it and just used as a way to warm up your body or to start to open up different parts of your body that we usually use in practice. Let it be what it needs to be for you, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining Habitual.